yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good win, Jimmy. You know, we were playing hard every game this year. You know, just had some mistakes mentally as well as physically, and had 4 days to kind of clean up some things. And I thought last night we took advantage of those 4 days and worked real hard, and saw some of our hard work come to pay off last night, and took advantage of it.
Because everybody got involved.
Yeah, again, trying to get the wealth spread it around a little bit more, but the still main focus was defensively. Did a heck of a job last night on them defensively. Al Jefferson still got his, but I thought overall, especially the second half, we did a much better job.
You think that wealth can continue to be spread around?
I think so. I hope so. I think the guys got a good taste of it last night. I think anytime you get the green light from the coach to kind of play your game and take the shots that are available to you, I think it gives you a little bit added more confidence to go out there and do that. Unfortunately for us, it took 5 or 6 games or whatever the case may be to get guys to feel that way. But again, like I said, this is a process. This is so early into this process for us, and I've been seeing strides every single day. So I'm very happy with the way it went last night.
Not having 4 days off again this week, obviously, it's a different week. So how do you recreate that production, that balance in this kind of situation?
Kelly, we keep doing what we do every day. We keep preaching and teaching. The basic things that we have to do to get better. We tried to simplify some things, I thought, over those 4 days to make the guys a little bit more aware of what we had to do. And I thought they responded. I thought, the few guys that I had a chance to talk to on a one-on-one basis, and I told them what I needed from them, they responded last game. So now from this point, it's just going forward and not taking a step back. That's the biggest thing we want to do right now, is continue to grow as a basketball team.
Will you have everyone travel, including Ryan Kelly, even if he's not prepared to play?
Yeah, I want him with the team. He had a big step today by going through everything that we went through, even though it wasn't a tough practice, but he was able to participate in everything. So tomorrow we'll see how he feels, and he'll go through shoot around, and we'll go from there.
What couple of the guys that you told you wanted more from, one of them had to be Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, it was. And it was kind of funny because it was right before the game. We were walking out the tunnel. I just pulled him to the side and just talked to him briefly about what I needed him to do. And I told him, you just got to get out your comfort zone. And I just need you to be more assertive, and just, on both ends of the floor. And I thought he took a little bit more command on the offensive end as well. So that was a big step for him. And now I think he feels a little bit more comfortable. I expect that. I'm not going to tell him I expect 21 points every night from him, but I do expect him to take control of the offense and not turn the ball over on a high level. And I thought last night he was much more under control.
And they are starting to become less and less in awe of Kobe on the floor.
Well, you know what? When you got a bunch of new guys and you playing with a legend, it takes time. I mean, a lot of those guys, they've watched Kobe over the years, be one of the best players that's ever played this game. So, of course, when they throw it to him, sometimes they have a tendency to stand around and watch because they want to see what he's going to do. So now after about 6 or 7 weeks, I think they're starting to realize that we have to help him as much as possible. And that's a challenge, and if you are a professional basketball player, you like those type of challenges. And I think our guys last night responded to him well. But these next 2 games are tough teams. We got to be ready to do the same thing.
Kobe's coming up on a sort of a dubious record on moving into the all-time missed shots record. Is that a testament to his aggressiveness, or his longevity? What is it a testament to?
Probably both. He's played, this is 18th year or 19th year in the league. So I think his aggressiveness obviously has gotten him to that status, but his longevity has gotten him to that status as well. So I think it's probably a combination of the both.
Not shy to shoot.
He's never been shy. He's always been aggressive. His rookie year, he missed, he threw up 3 air balls against Utah. The first one didn't deter him. He came back and shot another one. But, the thing that we knew about him at that time, that was my last year playing, is that it was going to make him stronger. And he did. He's come back with a vengeance.
With Nick being able to shoot, does that change at all the timeline for him, or are you just going to see how long?
It doesn't change it at all.
Yeah.
This is another one of the process taking that next step for Nick. It was being able to handle the ball today and shoot. Still no contact. So next week sometime, hopefully he'll be able to go through a full day of practice with contact and scrimmage and all that, and then we'll go from there.